Yep.
I'm honored.
Well, we're honored too. We appreciate you being here. Appreciate you taking out the time. I mean, you're literally short notice. You just figured out about this, right? Just figured
Mm.
out about this opportunity to hop on the call, and you're the only one when people have had days to show up. All right. So I appreciate you. All right. So this isn't going to be like a normal, the last session that you joined. Um, I want this to be more tailored to you and where you are in your journey.
Mhm.
So you've already seen the presentation. You've already seen what has to be offered. So right now, and I've also given you some Forex information as part of the Black Wall Street Initiative, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
where are you exactly in that? Like, what have you dove into?
I dove into those PDF that you sent me,
Mm-hmm.
but you see, since it's something that I just got into, I
Right,
don't really understand what's going on,
right.
especially those graphs, the colors, the meaning.
Right. No, I understand. I'm laughing because I see
That's what's expected.
yeah, like where I was when I first started,
Hmm.
and it you look at a chart and it's almost overwhelming, right?
Those chart, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. And you are like, this is people understand this. People make money doing this. It's
That's
exactly.
exactly my question. I'm like, people keep talking about this thing. How do they do? Can someone really succeed in this?
Yes, absolutely. So really, it's just like learning another language, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first day you walk in, like say
Yeah,
you,
well, talking about a new language. The first day, the first time, I mean, those first year that I get in this country,
mhm,
I I didn't know anything about English.
right,
So when someone was talking to me, especially Americans, I was just like, "What is he talking about?"
right.
I'm surprised that, and when you start listening and comprehending what people are saying, you're like, "Oh, what was wrong before? Why wasn't I?" Uh,
Yeah, I understand. But before we continue, I completely forgot to introduce you to my partner tomorrow. Chemo, this is one of my partners in line, trend lines, that is. Tomorrow, Thomas, she's been trading longer than I have. So she's going to be here to assist you and answer questions that you have about trading while we're on this
mhm.
call. Okay. And
Oh,
tomorrow, this is Chemo. We
It's good to
connected
meet you,
through.
Chemo. It's good
good
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Glad to have you on this call, the only one
Thank
on this
you.
call. So that means a lot. That really means
Yeah,
Thank
a
you
lot
so.
for you showing up.
absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely.
sign.
It is time. So we're going to just go ahead and hop into how to break down a chart, right? How to look
Okay.
at a chart. Because I know, like I said, it's like another language. And even if you have information like access to videos and access to tutorials, it's still not the same thing as somebody getting on a call with you one on one
That's
and
yeah,
teaching
that's
you,
true.
yeah,
That's
teaching
true
you how to
because
look.
I watch YouTube video, but
Exactly.
still lost.
And that's exactly how everybody starts out, right? We watch
Mm.
YouTube videos and it still is another language. You watch the video, man, you have, as soon as they say one word that you don't know, you're lost,
You're lost.
totally lost. So we're here to be that map. All right.
All right. Thank you.
So I'm going to share my screen and go over a little bit of Forex. Can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes, we
Yep.
do.
Okay. This website is called TradingView, and the website is free to use, right? And it will allow you to analyze charts and basically help you to make trades on a more analytical and biased basis. And I'm gonna admit somebody. I see somebody. We have somebody joining in. the call. And I have no idea who that is. It just says iPhone. Hop on the call, and I don't know if they can hear us either, but I'll keep talking until I see they connect to the audio. But this website is called tradingview.com. And I'm going to send you a little document after this call that will allow you to do a little quick start. So if you want to go ahead and start testing out everything that we're delivering to you after this call, you can go ahead and do that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. What's up, iPhone? I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself and turn on your video so we can see your beautiful energy and you can join the conversation, because this is going to be a two-way street.
Here we go.
Hey, Jeff, it's Colin.
Yo, what's good, Kay?
What's going on, man? I'll get my phone together over here.
Hey, you good, man? All right, cool. Well, I know what you look like, so that's all good. I can envision. I know you. All right. So, but yeah, this is my homie from college. We go way back, like super long friends. So I appreciate you for hopping on the call, bro. Definitely. This is about to be like
man. Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely, man. So this is gonna be like a real personal style of call. It's not gonna be like a, hey, join this and this is what you can do with Forex. We're literally about to show you how to look at a chart. Okay. So this website, we were literally just about to hop in, so you came at the perfect time. So this website is called tradingview.com. Okay. And it's totally free to use. You don't have to get a pro account. However, if you really want to be successful trading Forex, I would suggest you get a pro account, because it's going to allow you to back test, which means you're going to be able to look at the charts at certain times and test your strategies. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
You can still back test with the free version, but you can't go down to like lower time frames other than the daily. And I know that might be a little bit of jargony right now. Like, I don't know. Let me know if I lose you at any point. Just be like, yo, what do you mean when you say X, Y, and Z? Okay. If you feel lost at any point, just let us know. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can just speak back to me. Like, let me know, because we're here for you, right? Okay. So once you go to tradingview.com, you want to hit chart. And I have my chart customized because my mentors have suggested that you change your chart to something that's not psychologically like good and bad. Like people like when you think of red, you think of like bad things, right? So I've changed my candlesticks to black and blue. Like when it's rising, it's black, and when it's going down, it's blue. All right, we got somebody else who hopped in the call. I'm going to open up a totally different chart that I haven't marked up. Oh, actually, I have marked that up. Excuse me. Practice. Practice makes perfect. One thing you want to do when you're trading Forex is mark your charts up. It's going to help you to see Forex. Like it is a language, right? We're about to get into this language right now. Okay. So new iPhone. There was another iPhone that joined. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself, introduce yourself, turn on your video, hop in, tap in. We're live. We're about to be exchanging energy. So yeah, be live with us.
Yeah, I think that was me, man. I just turned my video on.
Oh, well, all right, cool. It was nice to see you. All right. So this is something called top-down analysis. Okay. And what we're going to do is mark up the support and resistance levels. Now, support and resistance are the levels, the point in time where price bounces from, right? So you see price bounces from here, right? Bounces from here. You see again, it bounces from that around in that same area, bounces. But also, it's a key level, because it also, that same area that it's bouncing from, it also serves as a ceiling, right? So it's a floor here, right? It's a ceiling there. It's a floor here. It's a ceiling there. It's a ceiling there. All right. Do y'all see that happening?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's our line. I'm going to put a horizontal line up there, and that's like the little tools on the side on the left. Those are all the tools that you can use in TradingView. All right. So I'm using the line tool, and it's about, and I'm on the weekly chart right now. So each one of these bars that you're seeing here is a week. Okay. So this is a long span of time. You can see this is from basically right now all the way back to 2015. So this is a huge span of market data that you're looking at. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and mark that zone. I'm going to change the color from red, mark it to green. So you see that zone that I marked where it bounced, that first zone that I showed you all, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and clone that and mark the next zone that I see. So it's somewhere in there. A little bit higher. So you see I'm marking this zone because actually, so you see price is bouncing here and here. So we can even take that line down closer because that's an area that price is reacting at, right? Do you all see how price is reacting at this line right here? Like it reacts right here, bounces from this area. It reacts right here, it shoots from that area. It reacts right here, bounces and shoots down, doesn't break through, bounces and shoots down. Are you seeing that as a reaction zone?
Yeah.
You understand how that's a reaction zone? Okay. Kimo, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got the upper reaction zone, and I'm going to also mark the lower reaction zone. Okay. The zone that's where this is, like this area that I marked up. This is pretty much the closest to support and resistances. Well, the three closest support and resistances to price right now. So if we're trading, we could be trading from zone to zone, right? So if we're trying to predict what's about to happen on the chart, we're always going to look left, okay? Because if you look left, it tells a story, right? You see how price is bouncing at all of these, like when it hits this zone, it bounces down. It hits that zone, it bounces down. So hits that zone and bounces down. What do you think we're looking for when price hits that zone? Just judging by what happened in the past.
Looks like it's going to come down.
It's a good potential for it to bounce back, bounce down. So you see it hasn't even reached that bar. So I just switched it to the daily, right? The time frame, right? So now each of these bars is 1 day. Okay, so this kind of fine tunes the chart a little bit more so you can see with higher precision and higher accuracy what is going on with the price at the current time. Okay, so again, this is top-down analysis, right? We're going to mark it up even more here. I'm going to change the color. Something bright. I like it. All right, so price is literally like right here right now. And you can see that price has been bouncing from this area, right? Recently.
So pause for a second. When you say price, you mean like the cost of the material or whatever it is, that we're looking at now, whatever that product is? Yeah,
right now. So right now we're looking at the euro versus the Japanese yen. Okay. So when you're trading Forex, it's currencies, right? Foreign exchange, the exchange of currencies, one pair versus another. All right. And there's majors and there's minors. The majors are the pairs that have USD in them, versus the US dollar.
Oh, so Forex is different from the other trading. That is basically companies.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is different, but there are also similarities, right? So like the charts are similar, right? The same type of principles are going to be used both in Forex and stock trading, right? If you're day trading.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're swing trading, a lot, like pretty much the same principles are used in both of these to determine when to exit and when to enter trades. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to get back to the top-down analysis. And you see how I marked this, right? And we haven't even looked back all the way to the left. But if we look back to the left, you see how price is reacting at that zone, right?
Yeah,
So
never
it's
went
not,
above it.
what'd you say?
Once it broke down, it never broke back up above it.
Right. On the daily, as soon as it broke that level, that instantly became an area of resistance. So you're looking for areas that switch roles. So where support becomes resistance and where resistance becomes support. You want to mark those areas up because those are going to be something that I call reaction zones. All right. That's where the market is going to move the most from, judging by past market action. Okay. So there's the daily. Y'all still with me? Or is this Snoresville?
Still with you.
We're with you.
All right, cool. All right, so we just marked up the daily. We could even go ahead and trap price in between this level right here. You see it's bouncing. It's bouncing between this kind of area in here. I could even make it tighter than that because it hasn't really gone below this level, right? And now we're going to go in even tighter, right? This is what we call consolidation, okay? Think of it like if you had a can of soda, right? The market moves three ways. It moves up, down, and sideways, okay? When the market is moving sideways, it means you're waiting for a breakout to happen. That means the market's either going to break up or it's going to break down into another trend. Okay, so it's like a soda can being shaken up. This right here, boss, shaking it up and it's fizzing. Okay, you can see every time the market moves in like giant directions, there would be like a consolidation. You see this area right here. Let me see if I can draw it on. Right here, it bounces around in this area and then it shoots away, right? Oh, extra drawing. Disregard that line, please. That had nothing to do with, that was not necessary, not needed. So you see right here, it consolidates again, and then it shoots out, right? So right now, if we were trading this pair, of course, we're looking for the breakout. I personally don't trade consolidation because I like to get in either on the breakout and when the trend is going one of two ways, up or down, because you can catch the most pips, meaning that's like what you're paid in, price and percentage. So it's the points that the currency pair moves. Okay?
That's what I was going to say too. It seems like it'd be kind of pointless to try to catch it while it's consolidating because, I mean, it's not really, it's kind of stagnant, you know?
Exactly right. But there are people who do trade consolidation, like they're great at it, you know? Like you got to just see what your own trading style is. Okay, there's like scalpers, there's intraday traders, there's swing traders. And that just means, you know, how long are you going to hold your trade? Some people like to get in the market and get out. So like hold their trade for a couple of minutes. Some people like to hold it for a few hours. Some people like to hold it for a few days. Some people like to hold it for a few weeks. Some people like to hold it for a few months. And then even if you're a monster at trading, you're holding your trade for a few years, and that's aspirations. I'm definitely working to get to that level.
Definitely.
Haven't held a trade for a year yet. So yeah. once you check the levels, you can mark it up more, but you just determine the overall trend, right? So I'm on the 1 hour chart right now. Let me go back up. But as you can see, if you drew a line from the left side of the chart to the upper right side, it almost looks like it's in a downtrend, actually. So we're going to go from the right side down. Looks like a downtrend. I mean, you see most of the price is happening below the line.
Yeah. And so quick question, like what we're looking at right now, what's the length of this time span that we're looking at from start to finish?
This, hold on, I zoomed in my screen all kind of wonky just now.
Yeah, it's like a month, a week.
Hold up, I gotta refresh this. No, but that was like a few years. I'm gonna have to refresh this entire thing. It seems like my screen has gone wonky. Okay, cool. So what are we on, the hour? So we were just on the weekly. So this is 15 years. 15 years of time.
It seems like for a long-term investment, this might not be a company you want to.
Yeah, so this is actually a currency pair. It's not really a company. It's a country's economy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Forex is economy, like the entire country's economy.
Okay.
Kimo, did you have a question? Was that no, you had a sneeze? Bless you. Okay, cool. All right, so.
Thank you. That was
Absolutely. No, it looked like you were raising your hand there for a second, and then I just saw at the end that you sneezed. I was like, okay, I see how teachers feel. All right, so my bias is in a downtrend, and tomorrow she's been trading longer than me, so I'm gonna go ahead and divert to ask the mentor tomorrow. What do you think? Is this a downtrend or is this an uptrend?
I'm gonna say that it is a downtrend because I see lower lows lower highs not really being broken. And what lower highs are, if you wanna we can explain what lower lows and lower highs
I can draw the lines.
Yeah, the drawing was helping.
So see how poop.
Seems like it's not really peaking well.
You see those little, oh.
I'm just right from where you started is where I'm gonna go from the trend because it was on the weekly. We don't really gotta go years back into where price was. You wanna be as close to current price.
That's too far. So should I go to the daily?
Yeah, we can go to the daily. The zones on this weekly chart is good.
So here we are. How far should I be looking?
Well, all right. So let's do this. You see how the downtrend is forming? And if you make a trend line of it going down from there, it started to break out. Nope, to the left, all the way over to the left, where you're
all the way over to the left.
Yeah,
Here?
like up there. Yep. And then just go all the way down, make a trend line down. You can go all the way down, yeah, until it breaks out. It looks like it's starting to create, yeah. You can go up. So, yeah, like that.
So we're in this reaction zone and we're just waiting for price to either continue.
So, as you, like I said, where Jeffrey made the downtrend first, we were looking at a downtrend, that big downtrend on this daily chart. But as you can see where his trend line is, if you can just show where it broke out and started to create
Right.
uptrend.
So you see how we're seeing these, well, my candles are blue, but normally there would be these giant red candles, right? You see it, the more I zoom in, you see a lot of long red long blue candle motion, right? Which means down, right? But here, all of a sudden you see these long black lines start to form. Like there's this massive change in momentum, right? And it goes from making lower highs, right? So here's okay, let's go all the way back to where this starts to. So right here it's making higher highs, right? Higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, and then it gets to this point and it starts to make lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Right? So I mean, the ideal point, the sniper entry is right here, right? If you can catch those moves, then you're Forex God.
Yeah, you want to follow the trend. So anytime, so right now we're in a downtrend. So as we go down, we wait for like a pullback to happen, and that's creating a lower high. That's where we get in on a sniper entry because a pullback is happening. So it's coming up, creating a lower high. So we wait for a right entry point.
So what we're
And
talking
confirmation.
about, right? So here's a pullback. You see these lower highs being created, lower high, lower high. Entry point would be right here, of course. Bop, bop.
Yep.
Bop.
Right there.
And then you could have wrote that down.
Sell. Yep. Better to always follow the trend. That way you can, once you're in following the trend, you can just let it run as the trend continues down until when we get down here, it starts to break out. So go ahead.
Absolutely. So what we're seeing here, you notice how it's going lower lows and higher, lower lows and
lower high
and lower highs, right? And then there's a shift in market structure, right? So instead of making a lower low, it makes a higher high. Lower, it goes from lower high to higher high. Lower low to higher high.
Can I step back and ask a question?
Yeah.
So would you guys say, like, I mean, if we're looking at, it was this euro and the yen, would you say that the value of it is going down over the years?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I would. Yes, it's going down.
Okay.
Because none of the highest points were really broken yet.
Yeah, like it hasn't
continued to go down.
It hasn't been higher than it has been in December of 2014. But it has, I mean, it has also been lower than it has been now as well. So
yeah, I was just curious about that. I was like, so like, 5 years from now, if it's downtrending, either you gonna probably be trying to catch it before it tanks or just kind of catch it on some peak moments.
Definitely. One thing I've noticed with
that's long term thinking too.
Right.
Yeah.
And like one thing I've noticed is that you get more and more in tune with politics and the happenings of the world because they are intrinsically aligned with everything that's happening in the markets. So it's like any news that's dropping, like it's been legendary for Forex, like because Trump has been one of the few presidents that whenever he tweets, right? He used to tweet on about anything and everything. And every time he tweeted, the markets would go crazy.
Listen, guys, when Trump announced that he had COVID,
Yeah.
a lot of people made money in the Forex just from him tweeting saying, I have COVID.
Right. Right.
Made money on that.
What does that got to do with the market?
Because people follow Trump, and they would probably
people get afraid. Like investors, like think about the U.S. economy. If they feel like the head of the U.S. economy is about to pass away from a disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be complete anarchy. I mean, the market flew. This year's been crazy. The market COVID has created waves that have not been seen, like unprecedented moves, volatility in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but we're on a massive tangent. But no, this is all about Forex. It's not even a tangent. We're just breaking down and chopping Forex. So you can see that it's in a downtrend, right? Or our bias is down in a downtrend. So we would potentially be looking for sells, right? We're weighted to the downside. So if you're seeing a river flow that way, which way do you hop in and row? The way that the river is flowing? Or do you hop in and try and flow against the river, row against the river?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna hop in and go against the grain.
Yeah, definitely not. So the trend is your friend. All right. So when you hop in the river, you're gonna be hopping in the same way that the river is flowing.
Yeah, that's a Forex T-shirt right there.
Well,
trend is your friend.
We can get it popping, bro. Like there's like I'm all about multiplying the ways to make income with this, and there are numerous ways to make income that people are really just not even hip to. Like people just think you can trade Forex. It's way deeper than that, and you just got to be an outside the box thinker, a creative. And I already know. You're like, yo, you can make a shirt with this, like yeah, already ready to go. Like we're already ready to go. This is a power call. People don't even know what's going on behind the scenes right now. All right. So once you determine where the bias is, and I'm going to kind of delete this because it's kind of in my way. All right. So I like to enter trades personally on the 15-minute chart. Now, currently, in my current incarnation of Forex trading, and what we're looking for, this is in a reaction zone. All right. So we're pretty much Forex is 80% waiting. Okay. 80% waiting, 10% trading plan, and 10% actually buying and selling.
Yep.
All right. So we're just here to watch the charts and see what happens. See, we could enter, right? Sorry about that. We could enter the market right now, like hop in a buy or sell or whatever, and we could potentially make money, right? But we're not here to potentially make money. We're here to maximize what we're doing, maximize our income, like put in the effort that we are putting in. We want to get maximum value for that we're putting out, right? Because if we're risking something, why not maximize the reward, right? That's the name of the game. Minimize risk, maximize reward.
The profit.
Right, exactly. So for me personally, I'm going to be waiting to get into something right here, right? If I was trading Euro JPY, which this is just for educational purposes. So, this is not my pair that I trade. They say pick 1 to 3 pairs to trade, but I only have 2. I trade GBP, JPY, and gold. Okay. So that's the Great British pound and Japanese yen. So, but if we were to enter a trade, we're looking for something to happen in here, right? So you see how if we look left, right? We look left, we can determine what could potentially happen on the right. In the past, you can see that it came close to this line, right? But boom, it came close and then it dropped, right? Came close to this line again, dropped. Touched that line, dropped. Okay. So if it comes to this line again, we could look for candlestick confirmations. Zoom in even closer. And there's a book that you all are going to be reading once you become serious traders called the Candlestick Bible. And these things that you see here, these are called candlesticks. Okay. They all mean different things. There's different formations that form on the candlestick. That's why you have to wait. Like that's why you say waiting is imperative, because you don't know what's about to form next until it happens. And each pattern is an indicator of what could potentially happen next. So you're waiting for these points of confluence, right? Confirmations before you get into a trade. Okay. So this is a point of confluence. This is a resistance zone, right? When price reaches this resistance zone and the candlesticks start making like if I see this candlestick pattern right here, you see how, let me draw this again. You see how the candles are kind of creating this little bar pattern. It almost looks like railroad tracks. This is a signal that there's a lot of resistance happening. And then you see what happened next when this railroad stick pattern formed, right? It dropped. It tried to come back to there, couldn't break through, and then there was a massive push down.
Yeah.
Okay. And these candlestick patterns, like this little railroad bar, you see, anytime this happens, there's about to be some type of shoot in the market. But it's up to you and your analysis to determine which way that shoot is about to occur, right? And you can always determine by what happened. Go ahead,
Which way,
Kima.
like, is it gonna be up or down, right?
Up or down. It can either go one of two ways. Up or down. The market is never going to just move like this. Okay? It doesn't move like this. There is always going to be some type of price movement. Even if it's slight, it's still going to be moving. Okay? So with that, I mean, you need a broker, of course, and I'm going to give you access to a page that you can choose a broker and
Yeah, I have
all
a
this.
question. Who is a broker? I heard that name too.
A broker. So imagine it like a casino, right? And a broker is the house, the people that pay if you win and take your money if you lose.
Oh.
Exactly like that. They manage the trades that you place, put them out into the markets, and they're the ones paying out. Right? Because of course it's all digital, right? It's nobody, you're not handing your money to anybody in the physical. It's all done through websites and digital trading platforms that you can have on your phone and your computer. Okay. So with that being said, that is pretty much the Forex basics. You have a little crash course on how to read a chart. If this helped you, let me know. If you have questions, this is definitely the time to ask.
It definitely gave me some insight. Yeah, see, my question is just going to come later because I know I'm not going to get it all right now. I'm super
Right.
curious, so I'm just going to
Right.
calm it down.
Right.
Yeah,
Chemo, what about you?
Yeah, I think my question are gonna come later too. But for right now, I understand a little bit how this chart works, like you said,
Right.
and the difference about the colors and when uh those, how do you call those sticks
Candlesticks.
when they are
Candlestick.
a candlestick, when they are all tied up together like this, it means something is about to happen.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wait for that shoot to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sounding like a professional already. About to be in these
The gas.
markets. Right. 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 So,
Thank you
well,
so much for your time.
absolutely, our pleasure.
Oh.
Glad for you to be on here again, both of you.
Yeah, definitely. So it sounds like you guys have a better understanding of Forex and, you know, reading a
Of,
chart.
and of the chart, yeah. Reading a chart.
Definitely. Definitely. So would it be okay to tell you about an opportunity that can accelerate your Forex education?
I mean, sure.
Sure.
It's the
What about
it's
you?
the same conversation we had the other night.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to recover from Christmas, man.
Oh, I feel it. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, but I'm you can count me in now.
The time is now. And Kima, I think you've been on a call. You've been on the call already with this. So we're
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'll be on the call.
we're definitely pushing every single day. And we are going to be leading the charge with this, right? With the Forex education. You can see how we're moving. You've been tapped in multiple times. You know how I move. You know how I'm coming to the community, to the world, how I'm bringing knowledge and motivation and inspiration. We do this every single day. KL, you
Yeah.
already know how I do, how I move. Like,
Already.
yeah, like we're going hard. We're going super hard with this. Why? Because that's what I decided personally. If it
Yeah, I
sounds
was gonna.
selfish, that's okay. Like life's about doing what makes you happy. This makes me happy, right? I love
Literally.
to help people. I love to teach people. And if I can get paid to teach people, that's great. That's
That's great.
amazing,
Yeah.
right? That's an amazing thing. Like I love to see people get results from what's going on, right? That's the best feeling in the world to me. Putting super smiles on people's faces because their life has been changed by something that I have delivered a result that has never been achieved before, right?
Right.
So, yeah, we have the opportunity to literally become millionaires with this.
Wow.
And it's just
Right.
how bad do we want it, right? If we sign up 75,000 people to this
Wow.
opportunity, we'll be millionaires.
Is there a monthly, I mean, a payment? Sure. It, I mean, there is a payment.
There is a payment.
But,
Absolutely.
mhm.
Absolutely. There's definitely a payment. I mean, signing 75,000 people up to pay $99 a month is definitely a task. But with a team of like-minded individuals with the power of duplication, if we're all running the same marathon together, we can make magic happen. I mean, Chemo, I know we know each other from Billie Jean's group, right?
Mhm.
I've been rocking with Billie Jean for years, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, years. I first came across Billie Jean in 2018, right? When I was really first trying to make money online,
Mhm.
right? And within 1 month of signing on with Billie Jean, I made my first $3,000 online,
Wow.
right? So, that's why I'm like, I'm in the group. I've literally bought almost Well, I got his legacy package. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on Billie Jean's products, right? Because that's what happens when you find something that works. Like you definitely want to invest in that person, in that opportunity, right? So I'm here to carry that forward. I know how to run ads. I know how to market. We're about to start running ads for this, right? How we're doing organic outreach right now. Like people see me posting about it, but this video right here, this is going to go up on YouTube, right? Just how Billie Jean taught, sell, sell, sell. We have the opportunity to create salespeople, digital salespeople at all points who will make the sale for us, right? There's somebody out here who's going to be watching on YouTube in the future. Like, I'm not saying like, comment, and subscribe, all that. This is organic between us, right? But somebody's going to be watching this on YouTube and be like, man, I want to get on one of these calls. Like, when did these happen? Like, what's going on? Like, and at that point, it's attraction marketing, right? Somebody's going to be listening to this in the future, possibly even years from now, signing on because of this conversation that we had right here. How mind-blowing is that?
It is mind-blowing, and everything is going digital right now.
Exactly.
It looks like
this
in
dude is good.
15. It looks like 50 years. 50 years from now, everybody will be working from home.
You're absolutely right.
This man right here.
This man is a monster with it. You already know. I've been doing this. I've been doing this. So yeah, I mean, I'm a sprinter. I'm here to run. And if anybody ever wants to run, Tamara said she's down to run. So here we are on day 3. We've been doing this every single day for the past 3 days. I low-key want to do it every single day.
Every single day?
Every single day, but my wife says no. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's fine. I get it. But I understand.
We're making it work, though. It work.
I understand what it takes, and I'm literally willing to do whatever it takes. Like, I already know how energy works, and that's why I can get people going like this. Like, we are going to make this $1 million. Like, anybody who wants to rock with the movement, we can make this happen. We can make this happen.
That's true.
All it takes is not giving up, moving forward towards your goals. That's the probability of success, right? All it takes is moving towards it and not giving up, right? If you continually move towards success and take progressive action towards your dreams on what you want, success is an inevitability. It cannot help but come to you.
If you want it, you're going to get it.
Right. But the universe is going to test you along the way. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy at all. Right. It's going to throw bills in your face, debt, crazy relationships, crazy situations. And it's going to ask you, how bad do you want it? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to buckle and fold?
Did y'all know that Just Dad's a pastor? Did anybody know that before?
No, actually.
Just throwing it out there,
Oh man, that's crazy. That's hilarious. All right, I guess I'm preaching. Yeah.
I love it.
I feel it.
Hey. Oh man, that's hilarious. No, I'm gonna stop now though. That's funny. I'm like blushing. I feel like, oh man.
Yeah, you could become a motivational speaker too.
It's good.
Oh,
it's good.
That's the thing. Like, I already am.
Like you are.
Yeah. Like,
I don't think you guys.
He speaks it.
Yeah, people don't even know. Like my
wordsmith.
It's crazy. Like people watching this on YouTube don't even know who I am. I haven't even introduced myself. I hope they just come across as like, yo, who is this guy? And they're gonna be like, who are all you?
Oh, you guys are putting this on YouTube? Let me fix it.
Oh yeah, everything I do, like with the Forex, we're putting it on YouTube. No matter what happens, we're running it. Doesn't matter. We're doing it like nobody else is doing it. Don't care. It's all live, raw emotion. People are getting it raw. and that's it.
I didn't notice the record little symbol at the top right
Oh, yeah.
just now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
see,
coming
next time.
super hard. Like the Black Wall Street Initiative Forex team is going to be nationally, internationally known. It's already going live. Like I already got NBC, Market Watch, CBS, and Fox on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like it's already popping. Like people think they can play with me, but no, when I want something, I go. Like that's it.
It's
like
a wrap. Yeah.
I can just pull strings. I got too many connections. Like got Sway on it, got D Smoke on it.
Seen that.
Right. Like nobody's about to stop this. Like stop playing. Stop playing with me.
Let's go.
Right. Well, with
Let's go.
Yeah, with that being said, when y'all are ready to hop on and join the business, we are ready. We're waiting. We're willing. We're gonna get even more in depth than this. There's some secret sauce. We can't just lay it on too thick when you don't understand how to select the bread first. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make the sandwich in steps. All right. So
for sure. Like I know my commitment date is gonna be the 31st. I just had to work some stuff out in the middle of vacation and holiday.
We're here. We're literally here.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it's okay if I could hop on the next call, I would definitely love to.
Definitely. I mean, when's the next call? Probably next Tuesday. That's
Tuesday,
right? Next Tuesday.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you bring a friend, whatever. Bring people you want to bring on because, like I said, we're over here business building, right? You can't, like the compensation program or plan for this is just phenomenal. And I trade every day. You know, trading's changed my life. I might as well tap into a source that can allow me to be compensated for helping people and teaching people how to do this on a consistent basis. Like if I can leverage a team of traders who have been trading for over probably like 30 or 40 years as a collective, right?
Wow.
You know what I mean? If I can leverage them and they can do the teaching while I introduce people and give them the introduction to Forex that they need, that they're just looking for somebody to tap in with. I mean, you know, watching videos on YouTube is one thing, but being able to tap in with somebody who you can see, who you can ask questions to, it's totally different. It's totally different.
It's network marketing at its finest.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Are you mean what I'm doing right now?
I mean, no, I'm just, overall in general, like the way the world is moving now. And like, it's lining up, with what you're doing. It's like the prime time for it,
It definitely is.
Kind of pointing in the same direction.
Definitely is. It definitely is. I mean, and the time is now. I mean, people realize, like you said, that your job really isn't secure like we thought.
Right. Because it's crazy. Like when Bitcoin first came out, like my mentor was telling me about it, how it's going to blow up. And now I wish I would have had invested. I wish I would have.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of the same, I think. You got to get it before everybody hops on.
Right. Definitely that. Definitely that. So if everybody's hearts and minds are clear, the Forex Church will be. No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, if y'all don't have any questions or anything, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Yeah, the next meeting is next Tuesday. We're gonna definitely work to keep things fresh and just definitely bring new energy to the field and the community. So I appreciate your time and y'all hopping on. You could have been anything. You could have been anywhere, not anything. That'd be crazy though. You could definitely teach me how to do that.
So, I mean, you might be able to be anything now after this.
Right. Zap.
Right.
But yeah, so definitely tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad. I have, can't be shy about it. Forex is a lifestyle and it takes dedication and commitment. And yeah, you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
Because it is a journey. You have to fortify yourself. We'll be the first ones to tell you, this is not an overnight thing. You're going to lose money, right? Forex is something that you have to manage your risk at. It's the game of risk management. But we're going to teach you. When you sign on, we're literally going to mentor you. We're going to have mentorship sessions one-on-one, right? team sessions. We're out here leading the people. We're not gonna take you out into deep water and then like, all right, well,
swim.
Yeah, have fun. Water's fine, isn't it? You're here like, help. We're gonna be right there.
All
right.
Well, thanks for inviting me to the call, guys. It was good meeting you. I feel like I've seen both of you before too, especially tomorrow. You look real familiar. I don't know why.
You've been on these calls, or Jeffrey texts me and a lot. This is what you're gonna see a lot more of me too.
What school did you go to? What college did you go to?
Oh, I'm not in school right now. I'm here. I live in Pittsburgh, PA. Where you guys at?
I'm out here in North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was in university over here, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, we met through the power of the internet.
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Yep. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how we moving. You're gonna meet a lot more people through this wave right here. Like
great friendship are happening now through internet.
Right. Well, guys, I gotta go. It's good talking to you guys. I know I'll see you later. And we'll see you again, Jeff, as always, man. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm about to hop out of here.
All right, definitely. Peace, man.
Okay.
Good to have you.
Good to have you guys too. Good night.
Yes, good to have
Peace,
you too
Chemo.
as well.
Appreciate you popping out.
Okay.